Elizabeth, and
A lot planned for that day. But I have a lot planned for today. I want to get some blogging done uh, a little bit ahead if I possibly can. I'm running about an hour behind because I cleaned my water filtration thing. And it took a little longer than what I planned. And then I had shut down the computer because it's not a Mac and it likes to start to freeze up. So I'm getting in the habit of putting it to sleep every now and then, every couple weeks or 3 weeks. Hopefully, I can do it every week and I'll start to get better at it and it won't act up. It's telling me I need a new battery. But anyhow, what I wanted to talk about today, I watched a movie last night. Was flipping through and there really wasn't anything on, and I couldn't go to sleep, but I wasn't awake enough to get up and study or do the blogging or anything like that. So I saw this movie, and it was from 2002, and it had Angelina Jolie in, and it was called Life or something like that. And what it was about is she was a big news reporter in Seattle, and she stayed in the Seattle Mariners, baseball player, one of the stars and stuff like that. And her life is perfect according to her. Well, she ends up doing this interview with, it was actually Tony Shalhoub, the guy that played Monk, um, and he plays a homeless psychic. And in the process of the interview, he tells her that she's going to die next Thursday, which is 1 week away. So the gist of the movie is that she decides to get her life together. And she actually pretty much does. And finds out what's important to her and stuff. And she actually does die. She just comes back to life. They save her. So his prediction was correct. But in the end of the movie, she was like, I realize how important it is to live each day as if it's your last. Go to the people that are important to you and say all the things that you've been afraid to say. Let them know that you love them, that you appreciate them. In the movie, she thought that her dad favored the sister. And when she goes to see him before she's going off for this big job that she had got, um, he's like, open up that drawer. And it was full of VHS tapes that he had been recording all of her shows and all of her interviews. And he told her that he never knew how to communicate with her to say the things that mattered to him or that he wanted to matter for her and how much she meant to him. But that he loved both of his girls and he loved them equally. And that was a very eye-opening thing for her. And when she started living as if each day was her last, she started to be real. She eliminated the phony stuff that didn't matter.
that was based on what other people thought. And I just thought that that was really important. Important enough that I feel I need to talk about it today. We need to live each day as if it's our last. We need to talk about, if you love somebody, tell them you love them. Tell them you appreciate them. You know, all any of us want in life is to be loved, to be appreciated, and to be acknowledged. Those are the bottom three things that until we have that, all the other stuff doesn't matter. The money doesn't matter, the houses, the cars, the job, the position. What's at the bottom of it is that we know we're loved, appreciated, and acknowledged. And I used to practice that in everything. Every time I communicated with somebody, I would say, I love you, I appreciate you, I see you, I hear you. And I got away from that. And I got away from so much over the years here, and it kind of pisses me off because I had gotten it together. I had it together. All I had to do was get my career going, get my business that I wanted going. And I got sidetracked. You know, I took a job because I needed a job when I moved back. And it was decent money. And I actually enjoyed it. And I got buried in it to where I was already seeing myself go to the top of that company. In the meantime, I end up in an accident and lose my finger. And that whole year process and going back to school, and I got buried and I got lost in things that weren't important. What was important to me was to be able to help others, to establish my business as a life coach. And I got sidetracked off that. And when I got sidetracked off that, I got sidetracked off the other things in my life that I had attained the balance of. So, and in a sense, I was living as if each day was my last. So, I need to get back to that. I need to appreciate life for the moment. Just earlier this week, when I talked about feel the moment, feel the season, it's being in the present. It's being in what's important and fully enjoying it as if it's your last day. Because when you're grateful and when you're thankful and you're feeling the moment and you're in the present, then it opens the doors to what comes. And if by chance a bolt of lightning were to come down and strike me dead, it would be okay because I had lived today fully. I had said what was important to me, and touched the others that touched me. So I'm going back to living each day as if it's my last, being in the present and being thankful and being grateful and working towards my goals. But if I don't get there because I end up dead, that's okay, because I will have lived as fully as I possibly can in this moment. Tomorrow I might be able to live more fully. Won't know until I get there. Won't know until tomorrow. So live each day as if it's your last. Be real with yourself. Be real with others. Forget about what others think of you. All that matters is what you think of you. And those that truly love you will be around. And those that don't will drop off, and you don't want them in your life anyhow. So with that, I am going to have a fabulous Friday. I'm going to blow it up at work so that today and tomorrow is going to end the week with me at $15,000, and I'll be able to pay my truck payment. So you have a fantastic day. I'm going to. And I'll talk to you tomorrow.